This is additional topic number 3. Again, so this is for pre-algebra students. Rewriting equations and formulas. So kind of moving things around to solve for any of the variables in a formula where there might be more than one variable. So let's see what this looks like. The big idea here is find the variable that you want. And then find the variable you want to solve for and get it by itself. Okay, so we're still using inverse operations to cancel things out, everything we've been doing up until now. All right, so the first kind of problems would be equations where they say solve for y. Okay, so I'm going to find the y, and that's what I want to get by itself. So I need to move everything that's over here next to the y, I need to move it away so that the y is alone. Okay, so first thing, do the opposite or the inverse of minus 2x, so plus 2x. Whatever I do to one side, do to the other side. Rewrite everything, right? Cross out what cancels and bring everything down that you still have. And over here I would have 6 plus 2x. Okay, I'm still trying to get that y by itself, so now I would have to do the inverse of multiplying by negative 3. So divide by negative 3. And the only little trick here with these is to look at how I have to multiply everything here by negative 3. So I have 6 divided by negative 3, will give me negative 2. And then I also have 2 divided by negative 3, or 2x divided by negative 3. So that would be negative 2/3 x. Okay, so this is the more simplified way of writing it. You don't want to leave your answer like this. Try to simplify it. So y equals negative 2 minus 2/3 x. Okay, I'll do one more. I kind of took up my room here. Sorry. I'll do the next one. So again, here's my y that I'm trying to get by itself. So I need to cancel things out and move them away to the other side until y is by itself. So let's start by moving this. We always do adding and subtracting first to get terms moved over. So plus x on both sides. Cross out everything, rewrite what you've got. Okay, and I still have to get y by itself, so divide by 5 on both sides. And then again, I don't want to leave it that way, so I'm going to simplify it. 10 divided by 5 is 2, and x divided by 5, it's all positive, so I could say 1/5 x, or x over 5. And that's my answer there. Okay, so try the next one. Pause it here and solve this guy, solve for y. So I've started it and gotten part of the way here. I'm going to move these x's over, cancel them out, move them over to the right hand side. Okay, sorry, I got interrupted. Let's go back to this example. I forget where we are, but we're canceling out to get y by itself, and I need to simplify this. So negative 1/4, and if I switch colors over here, negative 4 divided by negative 4 would just be positive 1. So 1x. Okay, so that's solving for y. I think you have a couple more. Yes. You have 3 more to practice. So go ahead, in each of these you're going to end up with y by itself. Okay, so pause here, get y by itself, and then come back and check your answers. Okay, check what we have so far. I did just the first step in each of these to get the y by itself. So here I just canceled out the negative 6x. Rewrote everything. Here I'm going to get y by itself, and I just need to simplify this. So if you need to see this again, this would be 12 divided by 3, and then negative 6 divided by 3, and you simplify it like that. Okay, in the next one I still need to divide by negative 10, so all of this on the right hand side gets divided by negative 10, and then rewrite it and simplify it. So 12 over negative 10, if you simplify that fraction, be a negative 6/5, and then negative 4 over negative 10 would simplify to positive 2/5 with an x. Okay, And then this last one, I was kind of running out of room, so I moved it down a little bit, but I still have to get y by itself here. Remember, you can cancel out this fraction by multiplying by the denominator, right? Multiplying by 6 would cancel out that fraction. So all of this gets multiplied by 6. And that's something you'll have to distribute, right? So 6 times 13 is what? 78, I think. And 6 times negative 2x. I'll give you that. Okay? All right, so in each of these, we solve to get y by itself. And the next, last part of this section is to rewrite a formula. So a formula is typically an equation that has lots of variables that stand for different things. So for example, we have the formula for perimeter of a rectangle, right? The perimeter of a rectangle is 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. Okay, or area of a rectangle, base times height. So in any of these formulas, you can solve for one variable or another. Okay, so if I go back up to this example number 1, perimeter of a rectangle, if I wanted to solve, it says solve for L, solve for the length. Okay, so this is the variable I'm trying to get by itself. So let's cancel out or move over the 2w, right? Inverse operations, whatever I do to one side, I have to do to the other side. Rewrite it. So now I have P perimeter minus 2w equals 2L, 2 length, 2 times the length. And to get L by itself, divide by 2, divide all this by 2, and then we like to rewrite it just like we've been doing. So P divided by 2, you could either write like this, P over 2 or 1/2 P. And then negative 2 divided by 2 simplifies to 1, negative 1, so minus W. So that's your answer if you solve for L. And then solve for B, right? So you would just get B by itself, so divide by H. Those cancel out. Area over the height is equal to the base for a triangle, or rectangle, sorry. And then the next one, I'm going to run out of room over here, but it says solve for S. So you want this to stay by itself, so just do the inverse operation, right? Move that whole 16t squared, add it, so you get h plus 16t squared equals S. Okay, and then hopefully these are on the next page. Yep, you got 3 more. So try these for practice. Right? First one, solve for H, then solve for F, and then solve for R. So pause it here, do these for practice, and we'll come back and check. Okay, here's what I got when I solved for each of the variables that they asked for. Right? If you solve for H here, solve for F, solve for R. All right, that was additional topic number 3.